Hey everybody, it's OG with Above Love Co. by Above Average Candle Studio. And today we are doing a behind the collection video. We are talking about a new collection that is going to come in for 2025. This is called Love My Coffee Time. Oh, yeah, super cute, right? And this collection has five different fragrances. And I just want to talk a little bit about how we kind of create these collections and the thought process behind fragrance combinations and different things like that. I think that, for some people who really enjoy our candles and who are going to probably become familiar and part of our community and fall in love with the brand, these are really fun, like behind the scene insights that I think people really enjoy and will enjoy as we grow. So, we make a 100% all natural vegan product. And because of that, and we don't add any dyes in our candles. So, most people know we use a fun little topper that can either be sugar or it can either be glitter, eco-friendly, biodegradable glitter, by the way, is what we use in our products. And just to kind of spice it up. But our collections are very, very cohesive. And there's a reason for that. Just because we want to make sure that, you enjoy the entire collection. Sometimes when people put together a collection and brands put together a collection, I should say, they're not very cohesive and you end up only liking like maybe two of the three but we realize that we're making a candle that's pretty small compared to what most fragrance lovers are used to. We know that. We know. And at some date, maybe we will make a bigger candle. But for right now, this is kind of all we can afford. And it kind of helps us with the research that we need to do in the beginning of, launching our brand. So, a 6 ounce candle. And we understand that you're probably going to only burn this in your bedroom or in your bathroom or, in your office. And I think that's okay as we learn and grow and figure out, all the different things that we need to figure out to make this a really big brand one day. So that's where we are right now. But back to what I was saying, we realize that we make a small candle and we want you to want the entire collection of 5, 4, 3, whatever we make. We want you to want it all. And that way you kind of feel like, maybe you're getting a little bit more bang for your buck. We know that people who enjoy candles and fragrance are like to collect it, because fragrance does so many amazing things for you emotionally and mentally, puts you in a really good place. So because of that, we want to, at least um, again create something that's cohesive, that is collectible, and that is giftable, and different things like that. Also too, we know that as we grow in the future, people will come to our brand. They may not necessarily be attracted to the size or the fact that we're trying to minimize waste or that we're a vegan product. They may just come because of the cohesiveness of the collection. Let's try to say that 10 times, right? And the different unique fragrances, because we will always do some unique fragrances. So we are going to always strive to do something a little bit different. So, and how we come up with the fragrances? Well, we do a lot of research. Okay. So, and you just want to make sure you do something that is very, very different that nobody has ever done. So that's number one. And any fragrance that we create is based off of a real fragrance. So, for example, like, we really probably would never do like a mountain snow rain. Because you really don't won't have anything to really compare a mountain snow rain to unless you've been in the mountains when it's snow on the ground and it's rained. So we'll always try to do something that is a real fragrance. We like to create fragrances that are three-dimensional, and so that way we can put more notes into the fragrance. The more notes that you put into a fragrance, the more elevated it becomes. The less notes, so like if you get like a raspberry and vanilla candle, Usually that's kind of just like a basic scent because it has to, from a consumer standpoint, it has to appeal to a lot of people. And it's easier just to make a raspberry vanilla candle or body care product than it is to, and well, it may sell better than it would than if you created a Parisian raspberry souffle candle. That's going to only appeal to a specific demographic, and most big brand candle companies can't do that. They're selling to a mass market, and so because of that, they have to make it as the fragrance as approachable as possible. But we're not. We're heavily niche product, and we're building a consumer base, and that consumer base is going to kind of grow with us and kind of go with the flow with what we're putting out. And we're hopefully going to establish early on that our candles are unique and specifically for people who love smelling unique fragrances, not necessarily way out of the box fragrances. You know what I mean? And we do those for fun from time to time. For Thanksgiving, we've got a Thanksgiving dinner candle coming, and a greens and cornbread candle. So, football and jammies candle. So we do fun fragrances. Yes, we do. But even then, so those fragrances are three-dimensional and they are elevated. So let's talk a little bit about this collection. So there's 5 fragrances in this collection, and this particular collection is themed around coffee and those comforting drinks. This is going to come out for January, and so usually that's wintertime, in most parts of the world and here in America. And so, we have some fragrances that we think that, everybody will definitely love. Now, we try not to repeat the fragrances. So, while we may use similar notes, but we try to make sure that it's very unique from, any other collection of what you smelled before. And that this collection, there at least there's something that we can group together, and we can sell all of our berry candles, and put those on sale, and for people who really do enjoy certain types of olfactory universes. So this collection has a brown sugar espresso, which is a wonderful combination of brown sugar. It has like a lighter milk note in it, like a deep dark espresso. People are really, I think, going to enjoy that. We also have, let me show you, Peppermint Mocha coming. So, people love that, and I think that it's this one right here. And so people, I think, can easily identify with peppermint, and it's soothing and comforting and does a lot of good things for people from an aromatherapeutic standpoint. And then we have Spice Gingerbread Latte. Now, there's a lot of gingerbread lattes out there, but this one is really, really unique and very different. And again, it has a little bit of a spice to it. So very unique. I think people are really going to like it. There is a red velvet hot chocolate. So not everybody enjoys a good, cup of joe, right? Some people like their hot chocolate. Some people like their teas. So for that reason, we wanted this to mimic a kind of like a drink menu and feel like a cute little coffee shop, and, and just to, give you more of an experience and, take you there somewhere mentally when you light these candles up and you enjoy the lotions and the body care from this collection. And then last but not least is a caramel peach cold brew. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's not really focusing that well. And that is a very unique fragrance because, you don't see a lot of peach in, coffees or caramel, but believe it or not, that's actually a real drink. So there is a such thing as a caramel peach cold brew. And we thought that it was interesting, and we're, excited to offer that fragrance to you. Now, these are prototypes. And so these candles basically, and remember, this collection is not coming out to January. So these candles will be tested. And so we will test these to kind of see how the fragrance oil ferments. because the longer that we let the fragrance oil like stay, the more the molecules bind, the stronger the fragrance gets. So we'll see how that works. We'll also, as collectively as a team, talk about these scents and come up with descriptions for them and talk about how they make us feel and different things like that. We'll obviously dress these candles and put labels on them. We'll use these candles for photo shoots for the website. And then also we will burn these candles. So we'll burn them and then we'll make another set once we come back and compare notes, on the throw and the performance and make sure everything has a clean burn, so on and so forth. These candles will cure. So they'll sit here and they'll cure for, we'll let them cure for about maybe a week before we touch them, to be honest with you. And then we'll also create little samples of the lotions and, our scrubs and so on and so forth so people can experience those and just kind of see what resonates. And then in about maybe another couple weeks after that, we'll reconvene and talk about our findings. Maybe 2 weeks to maybe, I would say 2 to 3 weeks, closer to maybe a month. We'll reconvene and talk about our findings and see if we're going to keep everything in the collection or if we need to take something out. Maybe something didn't work, or maybe we need to add something. This collection, there's actually another coffee fragrance that we did in the summertime, which was a lavender latte, and that would be a floral and infused with the coffee, and people love that. We also have a butterscotch latte, which is our #1 selling candle right now. So people love the butterscotch latte, but we don't have it in this collection. We did something different. And then there's also like a green tea that we thought about using in this collection. So, it's starting off with 5. It can easily expand to, 6. It may go to 8. We usually don't take a collection past 12. And if we do like a 12-piece collection or a 9-piece collection, it's usually around like a bigger season. So we'll do that like for, holiday or fall or like Mother's Day, something, like where it warrants, having a collection, like a larger collection. But these collections, these small ones like this, when you see like only 4 candles or 3 candles, they're basically collections to ride in between seasons. So they ride you to the next like big collection. And just to keep people from getting bored or to keep people curious and intrigued and excited about the brand. And we usually release 2 collections at a time. So you have a scent note card and, one collection is on one side and the other collection is on the other side. And so this is going to be released with Signs of Love in January. And I'm very excited about that. So January, February, somewhere around there. This collection will be released. So stay tuned for more of I Love My Coffee Time. I wanted to put an I in there, but there's no I. It's just Love My Coffee Time. And so excited. There's some super cute charms that are going to come with this collection. And I'll probably post those on Instagram. I don't post on Instagram anymore, but the social media team will probably post those on Instagram coming up really soon. And you'll get a chance to see more from this collection. Stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. And have a great day. Oh, better yet, have a sensational day, an above love day. Bye-bye.